All right, guys, how's everybody doing today? We're getting hit by a freak cold spell. Um, it it was gonna miss us and it just hit us. High today is gonna be around 37, and tomorrow night's supposed to be in the teens, around 18. It's been raining, misting, just nasty. But I know, y'all don't care. Y'all want an update. Updates wait for no man. Let me show you what I got here. Hey guys, this is Zoe. If y'all remember her, I gave her to another person and they raised reds for me. I got her and her litter back. There was two brokens, like the color I'm looking for, but they just went to a new home to be kept for me until they're grown, and then they'll give them back. I gave them three babies off of, you remember those, I'll tell you in a minute, off the other doe. But I gave them three babies, three does, and instead of paying me, they're raising two does for me. And so I gave them the two does I want to keep, and then at 4 or 5 months, they'll bring me back those does grown and about ready to breed, and that's how I do it. But there's her and her babies. These babies took 5 of these babies to where these came from as part payment for them to raise out to butcher. The rest of these will be sold for pets. I kept the cutest ones. Oh, look at the cute bunnies. Oh. All right. But that's those. Now back to the regular ones. Now back to our regular programming. These guys here are cute. Man, they're cute. And the one that has just blossomed is this blue and white right here. That rabbit is gorgeous. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have a saddle. Somebody asked me what a saddle is. A saddle is color over the back end, over the rump. Yes, can I help you? That one doesn't have a saddle. That one does have a saddle. See, around their back. This one doesn't have a saddle. It has a lightning bolt. This one does have a saddle. You'll get the picture. But my favorites are that gray and white, this little gray girl right here, this little tort. I like it just because it's different. I'm not sure if I like the color, but I like it different about it. And the tort, I'm keeping it or the gray one. I haven't decided which one yet. But this one's growing on me too. It's a little buck. I may find somewhere for it to be raised and get it back as a buck. I wish it had more color on its back. But they're doing great. These guys came out of the box today. The reason they came out of the box is because the box was pushed up against here, and they were climbing behind the box. This doe here was pulling their hair out to eat because they like eating hair. But these are a little over 3 weeks. They're doing great. Doing real good. And I actually will probably, since, like I said, I'm not prepared for this cold spell we're getting, so I'll have to rig all these up. I'll be covering it, putting all the doors up, putting sides on them tonight. But I'll more likely put that back in there on this side where they can't get over here to this mama, so they can get back up there and sleep tonight because it's going to be cold. Angel and her baby. All right, the only ones left in here are some reds and broken reds. Just 3 left in here. Oh, 4. Not bad. That's a big one right there. And then another solid red back there. But these aren't pure. And, okay, I'll tell you that in a second. I got ahead of myself. Y'all remember this bunny? Y'all remember this bunny right here. And then y'all remember this bunny. And it's what I was telling you about before. Unless you know the breeder, they can get you. Okay, that rabbit looks the exact same as that rabbit. And those 2 rabbits look the same as this rabbit. Now, granted, this rabbit's smaller because he's younger, but he has the same coloring. This one's out of Lily, okay? But that's what I was trying to explain. You have to trust the people you're getting from, and that's why pedigrees are so good. This rabbit is a $60 rabbit, okay? This is a $30 rabbit. This is a $10 rabbit, just by what they're breeding. You know, this one has that good daddy, big red, and this is a good doe out of my good stock. So this little buck here is going to be a great buck. I'm keeping him. Okay. This little buck right here looks just as good as that little buck, and he is just as good as that buck. But he's out of that good doe, but the buck was a good buck, but he was half and half. So he wasn't as pure as I like on reds, okay? He would throw a lot of those other smutting looking colors, okay? He wouldn't those just red. Now this one here, besides being littler, is just like those other two. You would think they were the same thing. But he's at a Lily, the black otter over there. Okay, so you bred him thinking you were going to get some good meat rabbits, and all of a sudden you'd be getting some rabbits that didn't grow off very good because they were didn't have pure blood. Okay, so unless you know the breeder, you have to be very, very careful. Okay, guys, and that's a good example of what I was trying to say. Okay, because I mean he's the same color, same same marking, same everything. Now he is smaller because he's with this doe, and he's not like getting a milk doe portion of milk. But that's the that's the only difference. That's why there's no difference in them unless you know what their parents are, lineages. All right. I have to go a little faster now. I'm running out of time, guys. You got me talking. I'm sorry. All right, these guys, look at the colors. Doing great. Doing great. I don't think I'm going to keep any of this litter, though. These are all going. And I'll tell you why in a second. It's because I'm keeping all those tries. So I got plenty of tri does coming up and harlequins. All right, I'm not even going to rush it. I'm going to do another video after this one. Because this one, I can't rush baby rabbits. You'll want to see them. So I'll do another one. Look at these guys. Aren't they pretty? I'm going to go ahead and stop. That way I can do another video without going to the limits. Be right back, guys.